Nothing beats the smell of fresh donuts in your own kitchen. Today we are taking the simplest ingredients and turning them into soft, golden, melt-in-your-mouth donuts, all without stepping out of your house. Hello soft lifers, let's do this. Start by sifting your flour in a bowl. In my case, I'll be using a basin because it gives me enough room to mix and knead without the dough spilling out. Remember to always sift your flour before using it, alright? These are the lumps you're trying to avoid. To the flour, I'll add in sugar. Add as much as you want. Let it be according to your palate. Then half a tablespoon of salt. Then a pinch of cinnamon powder. At this point, you can add any ingredients of your choice. Mix all the dry ingredients until it's well combined. In another bowl, add half a glass of water to activate the yeast. Add in the yeast. I'll be using this small sachet of yeast. It's usually 1½ spoon. And add a teaspoon of sugar. Whisk that together until it's mixed properly. Then cover it and leave it to proof for about 8 to 10 minutes. Here I have 2 eggs which I'm going to be using. Break and whisk the egg very well and put that aside. Thank you so much for watching today's video. To my returning subscribers, I appreciate you all. If you're new here, a warm welcome to you. Please subscribe to my channel. Also like and share this video to your loved ones. To the flour, create a hole in the middle. Add in the whisked egg. 8 minutes later, the yeast is nicely proofed. Go ahead and pour it inside. Next is the melted butter. Go in with your hands and mix it well. I'll be adding in milk bit by bit until I form a perfect dough. Once that is nicely mixed and the dough is soft and sticky, flour the basin and continue to knead it for about 10 minutes. At this point, you can transfer the dough into a working surface and knead it until the dough is smooth and elastic. Once it becomes smooth, then that is done. I will add a little bit of oil on the bowl. This is to prevent the dough from sticking to the bowl. Remember to brush on top of the dough as well. Cover and set that aside until the dough doubles in size. Keep it in a warm place for about 30 to 1 hour. 1 hour later, voila, this is evidence of an active yeast. Punch the dough to return it back to its original size. Remember, this can be more or less than 1 hour depending on how warm your environment is. I'll split the dough into 2 equal parts so it's easier to roll out. Flour the surface and start working on the first half. Roll out the dough until half an inch thickness. I'm going to improvise a donut cutter because I still don't have one. But if you do, please use it. It's much easier and faster. I'll be using a round glass and a tiny bottle top for the inner circle. This style needs a bit of patience and energy, so just trust the process. Beautiful. Please let me know your name and where you're watching me from so I can give you a shout out in my next video. I'll do the same on the other half of the dough. So once that is done, I will leave it in a dusted surface to prevent the donut from sticking. But if you have a parchment paper, please use it. At this moment I didn't have, so I used a dusted surface. Go ahead and transfer the cut donuts onto a dusted tray. After that is done, I will cover the cut donuts and leave it to double in size, and this should take about 15 to 20 minutes. Onto your pan, add in enough oil for deep frying and let it heat up. This is my donut after 30 minutes. It has doubled in size. I ended up with the bigger circles and small circles because I didn't have time to re-roll. I will drop a small donut into the oil to test it if it's hot. And once the oil is hot enough, transfer the donuts into the oil and fry on a medium heat. Do not overcrowd the pan. I'll be using a fork to move them around. Once the donuts are fried on one side, flip them to the other side and leave them to fry as well. Once they are nice and golden brown, take the donuts out of the oil and transfer them onto your basin or a rack. I'll repeat the process with the rest of the donuts. Do you love what you're seeing? Do you? Do you? If you do, type amazing down below. This doesn't require much ingredients, but they taste so amazing. You can have it with tea or your favorite drink at any time. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next one. Bye bye.